Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, cassava, abomde, our real name, Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate, Unyane, baby, Sika educate, ain't like it, page, and I am vibe. One more than YouTube, subscribe it. Sika educate is the name. All our man them source and they come from inspiration, motivation, modern education. Wafranada, when it's here, or don't come or Ekusika deva. Wafranada, Bema, Jai, or don't come or Ekusika deva. Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, cassava, abomde, our real name, Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate.
Good morning. Abusianfo mechieti obi bia. I hope say nyame adom ho ye pa. I hope you guys can hear me. Bra Kwame ati say I hope say nyame adom ho ye. I hope say tiefo ani abusianfo nyina nso obi aho ye. Mechieti amu nyina. Good morning. And say new look no ye kwadu ne nkatie look. Say the level don't change. Yeah, this week that's the mood. Kwadu ne nkatie duku. Sika this week maybe. I hope you guys are fine. Nyame adom nso me ho ye pa. And Bra Kwame, God bless you. Please share the video. Ube 2 video no so share video no ma me misre wa ni die mu a. Emi tiefo nyina da mu nyina nso mase. Ewo mpempen so a Sika educate wa ba bedru. Enya mo a, enya mo mpaibo, enya mo support nkekuye Sika. Me say me ni hwan. But onyame adom ne humobro. Ene do a ebra dwene ntiase so amumu bi mododo minti. Ena ekuye Sika educate to me apagya ne ho anyame adom edu ba bi a wadru. We can do better. Sika educate betimi akọ 20,000 views followers ni akire. Nti momu ame. Why? Ni enye kama. Nso so a ye nyame attach your heart to say o send Sika educate stars. Say ne be ya efidi a down no de beka se nyina ye betimi atua nyina ho kan so no. O ma me stars nso a me nchiri stars meje na dawase nyame be hira wo. Enne adofo nkomo bi na mpese yedi ne kakra bi tie bi. Ansa na makwa akohye madwuma ase na asem ne tie nyina ne se ye mu bebre wo ho no mu a ekwa asori dem na se ye tise sofo kohyira ware so a eya na verse adabia memetie nti na amaga na wedding komeni header anye ho papa because okwa asori dem na akotie nyame asem efa wedding hu bia osofo no be danda asem no a mana kwa akosi se oba abre ho asema akunu ni eja no wo ho. And the whole sermon, 95% of asem na ye kan nyina ne se oba amre ne ho asema ne kunu. But me, senya me so ma beti Bible na si akwa akodruo no. Me nkwala nyansa kakra me wo no. Ene se submission ahobrase bre ho ase no. Ene buo ene wodo ene nam. Woba anansa bema entimi mre ne ho ase mfa ma other partner no abra ebuo ene wodo enso anya adwuma wo ho. You can't have one without the other. Entino emema bebre de wo mu aware mu problem eba betudwa ne ye ka ho asem a ena oba no wo mume. That's the first thing you hear. Oba no wo mume won fa me nya hwe okasa kire me anyhow we you say. But you see in this life, and that is another topic I know so ne beba be recording a chiri. Right. If you want to, pesa unya accolade bi ne titles bi de ho a any responsibilities nso nenam. You can't have one without the other. It's in the exact same way no so no. Upesi ye di buo ni die ma no. Upesi ye bre ye ho asede ma ono. Esesa wo nso so wodo nipa no. Na nso di buo ni nidie ne ahobrase kro no ade ma other party na wo expect bibi afri ne nchen because abrabo imu eye hango hankam. So oni oba o relationship no. Oni oba ware na anenete. Na se wo e ma bebre na na e wo ho. But ko see sister we particular sister we na ko see ne pe. Wan force o. Wan fe tu bi antu ti se bra. You better come and see me pe. Wa me see me pa me kun. Ma bebre no omo wo ho nyina. But to decide this way. There's something about our sister ya mani je ho. Enu nti na ane ne wo ho. If it's not working for you anymore, any ne ja sister ne mu manenko. Any ne ja bra ne mu manenko. But for as long as I wo one kasa, ukoye sister ne line, na sister ne je opinion ma wa ne wotena ye nko ade. Na say you know what you're doing. You knew what you were doing. When sister no ho. Sister no, she's not perfect. One also when problems ne nso ho. Unso ne nso ho. But the point I'm trying to make this morning is that if you're expecting submission, send ya na ya sofo mpanimfo bebre ne ka e na oba bro ho asema akunu e na oba bro ho asema okunu a ene wodo ene buo ni nidie nenam. We are all human beings o. Ye nyina moja kro ya na di emu afusane o. Obi oba, how do I say this? A man is not more important than a woman. Neither is a woman more important than a man. We are co-equals. Ye nyina ye nipa. Ye nyina ntene no a negu ye redie mu. Ye nyina moja kro no a ne die mu afusane. Ye nyina feelings kro no a ne ye nyina ye wo. Obi anya obi nsin obi. We are equals. Enti si ye equal. Na so oba ye be ma se so boafo. Boafo wan kire se wo ye kaya. Oba ne ye bema ne se so boafo helpmate. Helpmate nkyere se fo ani betwitwi fom. Helpmate nkyere se be ye oba ne nyankama de ne ayakayaka de bia. Helpmate nkyere se wo ye maid servant there bi. Helpmate nkyere se wo ye boafo, wo be ye wo se so boafo e wo relationship ni mu. Enti relationship ebuo ni nidie wo mu no ahobrase etimi ye adwuma edi akotene wo ho. What am I saying? If you are me free mu. Me sinimini, wom na wo me. O matimi aware mfie aduonan num nie. O ma nante mfie nsia. Ana o ma aware mfie aduonan num. That is they've known each other for over 50 years. How is such a relationship able to stand the test of time? And yes, wo mo nko. And yes, eto da bia me maame ho nya me papa ehi. Eto da bia me papa ho nya me maame ehi. Wo mo nko. They do all of those things. But how have they been able to sustain so our mawari all this time? Asem ne say, Missy no ye be man. O pesa me maame bre ne ho ase, e de ma no, se ni kunu. Se me maame betimi abre ne ho ase de ama ne kunu no se ne ani kunu ne hwehwa. Ese se ni kunu so timi do ne yire no. Enti ni kunu nim se me yire ama. Uto sa perfume we ma no. Ana se oye aduane nam kogira ne nche ne didi nkomo nam twitwa je ne bua no a. Eya na sister no. O kire mitimi kire sister ne se odamakuma so. Ade na oye no. Eso mani so no aduane ma me. Enkola na me ne na wo no. Enya me yire nko na wo nkola no. Me ne ene kohie mo kete no so ne wo no nti no. Enkola no wonu huhuro mutiri mu bo muti no. Me nso me ni omo be homework enumre. But if you want your wife to be like a slave, wonu kwa na de bia wo ye bibia to keep this relationship going. Say be say aware no emotionally ebegina ni nyina agina oba no so. Oba ne neseso wonu aduane, onu a neseso osiesie fie, onu a neseso ohwese nkola nada, ehwe nkola ne well-being, busika sem nyina oba no a neseso ye adwuma di sika ba fie. Na say every bloody damn little thing opeso oba ne na ya. When is there ever time for submission and respect? Wo be man no a wo be ye wo seso boafo no. Wo agye adwuma ne nyina de ama oba ne say ye na adwuma say seso wo ye. Na wo adwuma ne say Upa ho brasiye as bema, because I hear this thing from a heck of a lot of men. me fie man ko an e wo ho nti mema na de bia umbebo kokoko betete flowers wo me fie e mema no akono na semfa they come back and say wo ba no one pen die nti na one pen it always comes down to oba ne mume. And na African mentality of submission and say oba as a so young who say we a Jimmy for a relationship no mu as a so young who to say you are a doormat a bear man ben nante also no why ye ne opebia, and that is what we as African people believe, so that is what submission should be. But submission without love is impossible. It is a wutie nyame asem no a baby a ye ka say wives submit to your husbands. And see why full stop no it didn't chapter no didn't end the verse and then see why yet was it say husbands love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave his very life as a sacrifice for the church. And that is where the crux of the issue is. Wo as Burma, who person who claim me right, I am the man of the house. I am the head of the house. I'm not disputing that. Yes, you are the head. But the head, it's your baby. So, the Korean, your friend will come. It's that's a corny one. It is useless. It trained to me, Messi will know for so many ye. It trained to me, Messi will show that so emaning ye. There's a neck. I train Kotiaso. It train a corner in your banner. It's training the bear man, fine. But there can be no head functioning without a neck. That is just plain and simple. Me tiwo we me kon ni. Aha. Me tinin to me betua me ha. Abra kon ni ho. So both of these two things have to work in tandem. Good morning, Auntie Ya. Sister Nana, me chiao. Sister Gift me chiao, Bra Thomas me chiao, Bra Kwame me chiao, Sister Christabel me chia munina. I hope so will be here. Auntie Ya say, good morning, Sika dear. Yes, so as for the love, dear, they miss it sometimes. Auntie Ya, I've been to enough weddings. They miss it all the time. I have never gone to a Ghanaian church wedding in Ghana, Yakase, and husbands love your wife, there be. A was submission, wow. But there can't be any submission without love. And Christ, Jesus, no boy, he knew that. Submission comes with love. When you love your wife, when you treat her like she's the most important thing to you, she's a priceless jewel. Comes automatically. You don't have to force it. You don't have to speak it. You don't have to do anything. Obane who say, who treating it to say, where you gold to be, where you diamond to be, or some but the mountain. Brassier is easy. Into what we are quick said the bia, and Obani mume, and our Obani mume, and our Obani mume, and our Obani mume, and Obani mume. Also, so do you ready? Do you love your wife? What does love even mean? Uko eduma 8 hours, oba 9 to 5. No what you pick up, no what you carby, no abe party esi mo compound so. We see ya no we adan. O socks kura utiri anye ya yire na roro sauce ma. O briefcase we jersey baby. Wakotena se, waka na abo ho, wo da sofa mu ehwe football. We yire no so akoye eduma 8 hours, say bi ko ye nurse. Whatever she doesn't even matter. But she also goes to work. Or also discover fie or discover very ya. And I'm so obane the ensuing petrol ne gu ne redi muntino. Or no akwa na adwuma ban. So go no so betimi ababia no ho akonya ne mu bi aso TV ahwe. Or no so betimi ahwe telenovela. But obane the ure fie ya so ye oba. Oba said the ne say ese or he kunu man didie. Intina oba walk straight from the living room to the bedroom. No akọ run entade egu ho. No we kwahye jade. Wonu akọye adwuma 8 hours senia won soso wa ye kro na bi no. No akwahye dem, akwahye jade. The woman is sweating profusely like a pregnant fish. What the couch mo we living room. With the wo TV, wo football. Oba ne hye jade, wonu aduane. Ono aduane no ma ne bin wia. Wate agu ayimu friend say Pirates boom no abese table no waye no abetenase. Now waye wasomwano. Now we renam wia we di jollof wia without any thought in the world to say this woman works hard just like I do. Oba na nya petrol ne gu ne ridi mu wono nso so moja na edi wo mu afusane na no bia na wo no nso ne di. When was the last time you even said thank you to your wife for cooking dinner, for making you lunch, for making sure say your kids are fine? When was the last time? You are quick to judge and complain, but once was said no responsibility na any right in nam. Why are they? Men are so quick to judge and complain and grumble about how bani mume and one me kasa anyhow. Wo odona esese won so dan na di kire oba no, so that the woman also feels to say I am appreciated and loved for the little and small things I do. No, when was the last time you did that? African men take a lot of things for granted, take women for granted to say, we don't exist. But men forget to say, ma, we go through so much. And Ramikai, and Nemesa can view say, Ada me ko heaven, me say question back or maybe say nyamene say, I didn't na. Send me a man so nya ye period. Ya si ya. Ye mu biye de no, enya normal once ni bia. Ye mu bi ye bu ye nsa, enya normal once ni bia. Ye ria wo form because we are in so much pain. I didn't see that man so bosom and so on. Why don't you also have a friend is saying, say my dear menstrual pain? I didn't see that man sunya penistral pain. Now mo sure mo boss no enya mo ye bi. You see me quite heavy. Me bisa nyame. I can't wait to go. Me bisa. Why? Anka once a month no. Mo so mo hwa. Na saa de na etua ho se edoma bell na ya na yetwe ha na mo nso nka moje edi mu afusane saa be 3-4 days bi boss ni mo rere wo no na moje free mu pie. Then you guys may maybe appreciate the sacrifice that women make. Everything that has to do with success of a marriage, eyoba na chichire busia, eyoba na mefie ye fie, eyoba, everything is eyoba. Bellman so said the anything. With the NSA title, I am Mr. So and so. I am Asumesi husband. Debut. Husband right comes with husband responsibility. If you are titi mimuno, I saw days when my mom could not cook because she is sick. My mom could not cook because when you're migraine, in those times, me papa. So warrior chichinga or a friend mukase. So warrior jollof, I may be a day. I saw that. I saw Sundays. Me papa beka si yen na yen tenase. No e de ne shirt ato ne ho. Wa kowura kitchen ho. Wa chi kosua. Kosua na ye chi ana ye okunu hye mfimfin no. Ye pai kosua no gu anwanem. Ha, no bi. No wa ye. Se sunny side up, se sunny side down, whatever. Watch it. Ni aye toasted bread. Ni aye ye twitwa je ni round toast round. Ni aye ni nyina ni aye toast aka ho. Ni aye milo ni tea. Ni edi ni nyina begu dining table so. Ye man nine. Na yire ka ho num. Wono ankasa nsia. Ni nyina ya tena table no ho. Ni are ni real. Ni akasa ni edi nkomo. I saw that growing up. Ghana krono anam hu sa de no. Enye baabia Kumasi Abontene so tech campus. Enye baabia nyanche enye baabia. Na ye fie no. Na enye e friend say Osu Castle bia. Mpatadan ya egu Kumasi a enkrofo titim na bia no bia ne aboso na bia. Roofing sheet na nsuo gusu a na ye dede no. Metal aluminium sheet. Eno amu na minso nyini ye fie ho no bia. I saw that growing up. And I know it is possible for men who really understand what marriage is all about. It's mumi enya say na oba bre ho asema okunu. But ho asema okunu menka said don't do that. But rights, they come with responsibility from both sides. Once you're bad, who perceive what na Mrs. But Mrs. no, who kwaya bema says so boafo. Will be ba bema and now person in it na. Will be ba bema na it na. Wo no, won pesa wo be ye adwuma. Wo pesa ye housewife na atene fi. Bema ne nkosam na nim fifiri no won famra. Won fa sika ne megu wonsem. Bema ne mfa wompie. Bema ne mfa nko Valentine. Bema ne nye wo sei. Won to Brazilian hair ma. Won to atade nhyew. Won to mukas nka ho. Wonye bibia. But you as the woman, as an individual, and women, maybe a real say, yes, we are in a marriage, but we're still individuals in that marriage. And as an individual, you should know, say you are responsible for one kasawa brabo. As I say, so kwaye adwuma. Now so ye contributor wo fi ho. Wo baby a 1 year adwuma contribute hwe mfa mafie. You should know that you don't have a financial voice or marriage anymore. Eti ukunu ye nkwase ade a eya na mpempi no, you don't have a voice because aware no enye nsuo ne mframa. It doesn't survive on nsuo ne mframa. Ye disika na ye bibia. Asasi so ewe die. Money is the commodity and only currency a ye na ye. Nti won so no, as an individual, as a woman who wants to have a voice or marriage anymore, you also have to be a contributor, an active participant to a marriage anymore. It's maybe I disagree with women sitting at home and not doing anything and expecting say your husband should still love you and do everything for you to say senya mo counterparts no musi abontin ye adwuma ne ye no apepepe. Me ekuyesika, I was raised by a bulldog of a man. Me ni edin no ene me kasa den no ene sa ade ni nyina no. That's where it stems from. Wouldn't me na se wouldn't be a me nso me firi. Jenny, I mean, so manante swam, DB abedru sam pempenso ya. You may misconstrue my attitude sometimes to mean say I'm being disrespectful, but no. This whole life of mine, 41 years of my life, you know. 18 no, I'm missing me here, me no. Edimi reinvest ya metina bureyechi. Over almost 20 years, 18 years in you know. I've had to fend for my own self. I decide what I'm going to eat. Atade ameshe, baby ameda, empa ameda so. Me anam tiama deka. All these years, 18 years in India, responsible for my own life. And so please, etode bia, excuse me, say bia, someone American. Enko nkoye to say typical African woman. Wano de o kase tenase anu atenase. O kase sorry a, no asori agina ho. Because I have had to fend for myself. And I know from my own experience, as a woman, if you don't stand up for your own self and have a voice, a lot of the time, a man no more your community, they think say you are the women are the weaker sex. So they can just, ride all over you and do whatever the hell they like. Don't also forget to say, sometimes, and na me tie mombi na Joyce Mayeka, and I could relate 1000% to what she was saying. A woman who has been violated in whatever way, whether it's sexually, financially, emotionally, whatever, you always make a vow to yourself to say you are never ever going to allow Ubi to dictate how the pace of your life should go. It's na efe and maybe or bulldogs now coming under somebody else's authority in marriage or committed relationship and submission and easy sir. But it is not an excuse. Me kase ahombrasie has its place. Nyame se mamre ye ho ase. The Bible ne kan semo a ese se utie. Okay, oba abre ho ase. But me nua be mai. So oba nso betimi abre ne ho ase di ama o se ne wo pe no no a. Won susu wase die bi ese se won susu wo ye. Bu wase die ne se ese se won so do oba. Oni oba ti aware mu. Just anane wonetie. Won ne siesie ofie. Won aduane. Ono nso kɔ adwuma ba. one year wɔhwɛ ne ho wɔmɛgye kapre bɛm firi wo hɔ. And so if you're dating somebody or you're married to somebody like this, I said there's never a time. Oh, sister. Sister, I love you so much. I cherish you for the little things that you do for me. I appreciate that. And you're on a minute, baby, but sister, say once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year, once a month, 2 times a week, and you make sure that you make provision that food is cooked. I appreciate you for the little sacrifices that you make for me. If somebody is in your life, she doesn't amount to anything. Or when you are and you're not just any partner, so will be our life. So you might as well be done with it. But if somebody, what I'm trying to say is that in relationships, it takes 2 to tango. And your boss said the SSA relationship, both parties have to invest time, emotion, love, respect, submission. Send a relationship in a bit whether it's marriage or not. But so on your bow and on a bema, I said you don't do anything to make the other party in the relationship feel say the position is secure. You have made up your mind about one, so on na person on it. Na said there be our comparison. Me na me bema relationship me ho ofe. Me pia bontia e ma bebre pe me enti betimi enyo baby a me pe bia. When you start saying things like that to women, oba ne ho say, oh, okay, so me, I'm just an option in your mind, in your life. Me an option. I'm just another woman. There's nothing special about me. Yeah, wo pe wo me ho. Enti a wotimiti go nyina no. When me wo ho bi msimi basa, wa fam bi sa. Whatever reason it is in your mind, when that reason stops being fulfilled, you are moving on to somebody else. How can you expect love and submission and if anything, in that kind of a situation? When she's something precious to you. How? So on your better. When you bear my better, as a swore bar, and my bear money feel say, usumbu mami. Forsaking all those other women out there. Tototio my hair, Messiah, when I'm pill. There's something special about you that I love. I may not be the prettiest woman, was I see so. You may not be the most handsome man, was I see so. You may not be the first man who was 6 pack. Maybe 1 pack could I wouldn't be. Obane de wonam so wodo nti ba fa 0 pack and it's a package. It comes with the good, the bad and the ugly. But wo relationship now ni obane team no. Every blessed day wo mo obane feel say she is not adequate. Me ma bebre pem you. Enye se ma baby amete and enye se me hu oba o nti wo no ese a favor bi no oba man. He's done you a favor by agreeing to go out with you. What disrespect? Ufri sa me mami, sa me papa ke kan sansensem ne kire me mami a. Do you think my mom, an alpha woman, to say abrewa part, will be to me atena sa adi we hu die for 45 years? The reason why my mom loves my dad is because marriage now mutimuno. My papa goes out of his way to make her feel say she's the best thing that ever happened to him. Yes. And that feeling started from day one. And your feeling started and I say my papa change Emma Omowari 50 years and so on will catch the Patricia say Patricia also mama there. From day one, it was there. Tamanam papa balas. Ewo if anything. Ewo a Bema camp. Na me ma miti huwa bonten so. Me papa no an nantin pam free Bema camp. A man who wo Bema camp Womugu Accra New Town, womugu Legon, East Legon, womugu ehin nyina, wosan womu nyina ho besen koho. Abontene so. Eho ana okoko hia wo ba ne friye. My dad never told my mom say, me hu ma bebre wo Bema camp. Me hu ma bebre wo Legon tema. Womu nyina pe me de me oba pe enhya da anya me problem. I can have whichever woman I like, Debbie. Patri, God bless you, so odomi. Once every month now, be shiame, ubesra me Bema camp no. God bless you for coming. Me da sisa oba, we nkuruma kwan titi bi hye fridge mu. Na watwe ba ko ye amenya bidi. Nyame nhira wo ho. Nyame nhira wo sa wo nsusu we sign mema no omugu ho nyina besene ye. Oba, wo fa ho ka wo besi tema no. Mema wo tema ho. Wo san wo mu nyina ho ye ya bedu Bema camp na ase me. Kwesi Jerry na ape. God bless you for that. I would love you and I'll cherish you for who you are to me. No, Banu Swahunu say, okay, this man loves me. This man cherishes me. There is something special about me that this man, forsaking all those other women in Bema Camp barracks, Bema Camp, or mani bi or monsu no mo ye soja for any bi. Nka papa just wanted just any woman and could be to me after be or barracks. Wow. He doesn't even have to come out of barracks. Nka barracks wow be no bani bi. But pam. All the way. Hope no kokofa oban. Ofa no so no. In order to make a woman bring out the best in her, for you to want and love and now demand submission, you have to love her first. Ese sa wo kira wo do no oba no odo betra heaven bi. Mo oba ne hu say, "Be ma yi cherish me, be ma yi value me say me ye nipa." But if you're in a relationship with a woman, if you're in a marriage with a woman, and you are always threatening somebody, or biba say, "I'm leaving," don't think that me ho abo me ho so me metimi anya oba bia me pe bia. Well, oba no so ne ho hye da mo ne ho so sa. Eye pen or pel, eye don or do, but or don kire se Jimmy. The fact that a woman is investing her emotions and her heart into a marriage or relationship with you does not make her a fool. Intino, senia won so no. E ma bi nso wa bonten ho a omo bot kokoko wo punechi da bia SS ye pe won. Sister no pese won nso e advertan ko no nso benya obema foforo nso ama na pe no. Ebi. Ono nso ye nipa anya ponche. Intino wenim. Senia wo Obana investing na kuma, forsaking all those other ones out there. No, we decided so and we'll pay wasem because we who be will mu our pay. And she wants to put up with you with your flaws and your friend is saying when ya papa na the good, the bad, and the ugly. No, we decided say she put up with all that. No, also try and put up with hers too. Go out of your way and make your woman feel that there is something special that you admire about her. That if you go around making women feel as if they're nobody, they are just an option in a whole set of options to you, dear. Don't come and expect no submission and no respect from anybody. Because Obano money feel in the position, you know, is successfully filled and she's contented and happy and loved and cherished. Oh, baby, how can you then expect Obabisa to be able to give you anything good? You are not pouring anything good into her. And see what good can come out of Remember, you always complain about how women are difficult. A man someone yedin woba. Upesu oba ye mre se wele aye di kaun anoa na ye poto noa. It is very simple. Much simpler than a lot of you guys know. Learn to love your wives. And a man or more relationship. Go out of your way to do something special and monumental for Nipano. Ube who said Nipano be that form. Aba and sudden nemuni ni hinimun na the amount. But if you refuse to love this woman, to make her feel that she's a priceless jewel to you. I don't know where you're going. My mom stuck around for 45 years. Not because a man knew who. My mommy feel who were called Kevas, and she was still coming to Badas. Obeshia mema bebre. Ewo Kevas ho. Go betimi apebi ho. But she decided, she made a choice, and she stuck to her choice. Not because there weren't other suitors, maybe even better suitors, but because she made a choice. Because baby awokono, she celebrated and made to feel loved and wanted until she stayed. Until sa onso so brae, onso opa ho brase ne do. Ope buo ni nidia. Fa buo ni nidia na wo hwehwe no fa mo oba no and see what happens. Women just want to feel wanted in every relationship. Women, me oba, enufo ne tua manimu. I'm telling you, say, yeah, man. We just want to feel wanted and loved, respected and valued. We are bema. Na de bia ke kan sem hunu ayaka ne eya osem bi de kire oba ma ne yete se wonu wanyo bia. Where your option be a ma doso, a melbu, upe bia benya bia. That means there's nothing special about her to you. Then why are you with her? Why? They are women and they are wives. Difference will move. Women, and then say, oba, didn't buy a share genitals no near apple, no, ye trim, it's me beam, no weddy. That's the difference. But they are women and they are wives. Wife is the one who didn't say because she's committed to you and she's decided to say she sticks to that. And she continues. But who pay be na keke dia o end bu Toto de se bebre gu abonti no benya biedi. But the one that will live with you and be wife material, and only asem. Likewise, kotie bebre ne gu abonti, they are men and they are boys. Boys de bebre wo ho, boys wo krom. Upeni ade etuan abonti he kura me pi abonti me bie me punu 30 seconds. There's one going. Nti ye kotie keke na apede a bebre wo ho, benya biedi. But bema wane wo better. We hear sembeye nasem. What sembeye nasem? Wo bedo no abudie. Big difference. It's bra. Sister no be bre no ho asiama. But also, so you have a responsibility as man of the house, and that is to love your wife. What does love mean? Love means being kind and compassionate. We yiri catch us na ya say ye ne ya, wo me kan kire ne say na say we ye man nyina abigina ho ye dede adan nkwa na ubu nsa. Da bi o. Esuno ne yiri se ne osubu ne nsa. Ene sun esi nso se ne ubu ne de. Big difference. Oba I can hear asem kire. I'm going through this pain. Now we so e den. E ye oba bi na me de be jai na me de jai sa etirimu desem no na pe ba bi tena. How is that being kind and compassionate to somebody? But the unya code now when you see, oh my God, and my head hurts. Oh, I can't breathe. I say we are women. I'm sure you guys have lived with men when they have a cold. In England, their friend a man flu. A man flu. I say we are but yeah, you buoyancy. Real form, but we still grate our teeth. We don't complain. We don't complain. That is meant for you. Okoka na se ma de nyame de bibi special bi adua mumu enti mu de bibi ekoso bia you guys are able to debi nya asem no nya sa nete emoja na edi umu afusane no me nso metwa me ho a emoja no a ne bia na eba feelings na wo complain say na ovano omume okan me ka ba ko na wa ka 30 wo be ka 30 because you've done nothing to make her feel that she's something special worth cherishing. If you start cherishing your wife, if you start making her really pretentious bibia, but if you really genuinely for mwakuma feel say she is something to you, no matter how small. My parents were in long distance relationship for years. How did they keep it going? Because my dad made my mom feel it was worth her while. So be free ho any kevas. No apa mema no omo baby fan bienu ni nyina ho. No ababara sabetena ne nchen. That is why she kept going back. Me mama nso so. Adenti na me papa nya no. Ma bebre wo baras ho. Upa baras no ho a. Ukọ baby bema camp ho nyina ubenya oba wo ho. Why did he also, forsaking all other women, stick to her and eventually marry her and eventually live together for 45 years? Because me mama nso mani hu say osumbo no. And he also decided that this woman treats me like a king. And when him screw all those other girls, this is the one I want, and stuck to it. Kukuru ni jaya, keka no nso bejai. Instead of complaining too much about somebody not loving and respecting you and talking to you anyhow, at the end of the start doing it to the other party and see how things change in your relationship. Submission ni ahobrase na mema mo tia se mo pe no ene wo do ne nam. If you love your wife, oyiri no aduane ma odi da bia na atimi dan ekua for ye bi na ye she freezer mo ma me 2 weeks ago ene woni ho ene na me di akamba nku a me di yo ya me nhira wate so odwen aduane ho ekua ma feel papa, I wish you were here. Who said bana war ban sacrifice na war yen. It is yielding something. It is being valued by somebody else. But what the any way in our bueni agusu say it's nothing. It's nothing. Even if it's once a year, and our ban free baby will free ba ufia or be proud fee be see ho no aduane ma obidi e bie ne toto ma odi. That is something. Cherish that thing. Mani mo banning who say, Brenna wo brenne swab banfas will be the amount. I heard our ban at the bed or a buoni ni diania who brasia or the bemount. But if you refuse to do those things, and you guys make women feel as if we are just some option among options for you, and you're calling options, then what? Why do you want me? Why? If you don't go out of your way to make me feel special, say, adia na me nso me ye no relationship na ye nyina ye pese ye man ye no. The little part I'm playing means something to you. Please don't come and expect no submission. Edo e hango hankam. E buoni ni die e hango hankam. And we women especially want to feel security. Want to feel investment is going to yield a return. No woman under the surface of this planet can ever say with confidence, say, I'm happy, I'm okay, I'm a. When the man, all that he keeps on talking about is a ma omo peno. A ma do I pay yen ho ofe. Me de oba hwehwe nya me problem. Me die obaby a mesi ni pa bia opene me die me nyanka asa me po bi kra no no start man me passport ne scholarship ne scholar river any scholar boat. When you say such things to women and you don't go out of your way to make her feel that there is something special about and unique about one, Our no ya. A ma do one woman go up on tinning Timinian. Don't come and respect no. Don't come and expect no submission and respect be because you can't give what you ain't been given. My mommy loves my dad more than sense because my dad makes her feel she's the best thing. And mom go up on na me mommy nkwana ye papa wom. And if you make a woman feel that, genuinely make her feel that and mean it genuinely, obedo dodo. Obebre ne ho ase ama dodo. Obeda for mam wetieti ano so. But until that happens, in today's 21st century, Eddie, ye maame mu a, ene ye nana mu a, omo bre omo ho ase de ma omo kunu mu a, ekunu no ama omo amfili special, coffee fa ma foforo fa nchen kwaye side chick ne side babies. Illegitimate children on the side. You all saw what happened. Emrano at the yaw and Yamane, they mourned and groaned and were in pain till they died. I saw it in my own home. In Anabema, Ekoshiam in Anabayifro. Pomping. This woman was a virgin and walk of fire. When you ne first one, Titehon, call mammy ho. Uwa waba. Men ana call ne mammy ho call by na nikunu. A kofa area girl. Anyone knows why your mama knows who bell. How is that making a wife feel that she's the only thing that matters to you? How? Me dear, me kwako for ba foforo. Me dear we ya me kwako for ba foforo. Me dear we ya me kwako. Kofa. My grandmother died of Parkinson's, diabetes, and everything you can think about. Men who sama me said she genuinely laughed from the pit of her stomach ever. In my 30s, 2 years of knowing her. Men who be that? The ma and then the nana no na re chichire. But she never had nothing positive or exciting to talk about marriage. I can say with good confidence, she doesn't even know what orgasm means. She didn't. Because and one say, Obadi, I said the answer is on Wedriani. A dear sana kunu say ne baby hin eya ne hin I say obel manidi. So who buy, so whama, say yeah, dear, and your fahum. Men, it's about time you start loving and cherishing the women you have in your life. Obi and choosing a mawana choosy. If you cannot cherish your choice, then maybe you don't want your choice. Until let that choice go. Plain and simple. Oba. Oba tenisi o. Oba feel say wo. She doesn't, there's nothing special or unique about her to you. She has nothing to give. Nothing. Pour love into them. Well, now brassier, any bone in Indian, and on some piemra. Would you blow assassinasi? The way and fence you a Wow, Niana will there be a reaction on that, and yanni here, now photosynthesis and ultimate take place and that. Adianitimi germinating a piabontinia. How is the brew going to become a berry? You're complaining about a brew not coming, but you haven't complained about also responsibility. Say Google suits you. Esa ododohun. Say ne be ya tons be a merry nutrients in free a brew no. Na brew hu beton ama na di vitamins ne gogomi na ehye fom ni nyina be wu na aye na ferment na ye aduane ama na di. Start loving your wives. Oba na we choose ya na netie. You be any toto mu ane na wo mama no me ensign nine no. Start cherishing that woman. Oba na wo we decide say wo pe no a we see ne pa ne wo relationship no. Make her feel like she's the best thing that happened to you and see a turnaround e wo relationship no. Nka so wo buy boni amenka. say a man and member, you can't sit down and review your relationship and see what is going great and what's not going great. But I'm sick and tired of men complaining because this is not the fair. A man be brain be go me inbox mu. A member be brain be go inbox ni. Both a friend is a private inbox and page inbox. My wife does not respect me. Do you respect your wife? Do you? And now they all kick that biana with the tenahwe. Okay, say unkwa na ayo ba bit me apem. Uni ma epemi. Keep saying these things to her. She feels that she's nothing. So why should I bother? Why? Why should I go beyond and above for you? Because there's nothing unique and special about me. So why? Why am I? So. Would the one side pointy will be so said will be I saying. Well, we say for na can we enemy and some way is pointing right back at me. That means once also self-check yourself. Maybe someone who say the very thing I'm accusing this person of doing, am I doing the same thing or not? Because for baby anywhere, one person will be feeling say I'm being loved and wanted and cherished as the best thing that happened to Nipan. And unti na akofai. Eka toto nkwa dianka bibrigu abonteme peneso. But there must be something unique about that person. Awahun. I nunti no person on it. Start making that thing a noise about Sadie. No more banning soon Phyllis pen. Forsaking all the other ones out there. And see how submission and respect grows in your home and in your relationship. Nsakona nsaba. You've got to work at it. And yeah, easy. And yeah, easy. And your bank when you must say ejina. And your bank when you must say so or no my relationship no ejina. She has to make all the sacrifices. That's not how it works. A hand go hand come with everything. A lot of men are dating women that they don't have any emotional attachment to. Zero. If you're not prepared as a man to have any emotions where your relationship is concerned, you don't want to get hurt. Until the wakuma na kwashe ntabo daimu. Now they are share metallic adie bi mu no wakata so. Oba de onu ejimi ho. Onu onye nakuma no. Onfa meto abonten na tietia so ne kunu. Yes sir. There are so many men who, if you are only ma 20 and ante, you are carrying the bitterness from those 20 disgusting relationships and punishing the good 30th woman for your 29 failed marriages and relationships. How is that fair? How is that fair? Yen na ye pesi ye kan ye ex-boyfriend ye near the ex-boyfriend attitude by relationship mu ye betimi atana. Ye betimi atana. Wo tia ba wo ne esesa won so wo ye no. You're not prepared to do it. Me dear, this is how I am. You have to take me as you find me. Debut. We are all trying. We are all trying to make it work. And if you also want it to work, also you also know dear. Do yours. I mean so many dear. And young kwan or baby fa would deal with sika one share when the one tina kwan password with jawo. Men so bear me bini men so matana, or no swan hear me, where ye my kayaka dear, or bro me, where ye say, and I mean so me free home, and I must still, because God is a God of second chances. I mean so minim say I shouldn't carry the bitterness from Mr. A to Mr. B. You know, my name is Mr. B tier. Mr. B is not Mr. A. It means to me in fact Mr. A treatment, and fam Mr. B. Won't so be a wadjunimu. Name Mrs. A treatment free me so. And give me a queer sika treatment. Give me sister gifty treatment. Give me auntie ya for that treatment. Because I don't look like sister sewa. May your friend me a queer sika. Send me a men so men kofa black we see treatment. And family wo black we kuno. Amanasa black amino. Won so black ame. Men kofa sister Gertrude treatment and family me make sika. I also deserve to be loved, you know. Sister Gifty, she also deserves to be loved. Auntie ya, one also deserves to see a better on say nipa. Every new relationship you enter into, it is new for a reason. It's men can say, I've learnt my lesson from Gertrude. It's now I am going to put my heart in a shield and protect it. Me ma wo baby a mama kuma hu biomu da. Wo be na sa de a ene akua me nso me de me kura de me de be share spaceship mu. Me nso so me mfa me kuma ni agro me nya jimifo. Kuruwa wo di be susu e de ama wo ba no. Sa kuruwa na abi e mo ho. Wono nso be ye wo de ama wo nso so sa. You cannot have what you are not prepared to give. You want, you give. You give, you get back. That is how it works. Na ye bi no, ye ne edinfo ne ebeka. O ka say obetimi de sa suban we di atena wale mu. That means you are not prepared to learn. You just want to sit in your position, entrenched position, and say this is me. Won't pay jai. That doesn't take anybody anywhere. It won't so accept say so you're wrong. So we bema. Na wo ma oba ne mfili se wo sombu ma. Na da bia wo de ne toto ma ho. Na se bebre wo ho. Bebre wo ho akofe. Bebre wo ho a kokofa ne wo ho ni bi. Why are you disturbing me? Why? Why are you disturbing me? It's bra. Oba do. She loves you more than sense. Learn to love her back. And show her that she means something to you. You cherish her for who she is. And stop belittling her, making her feel say she's not adequate. There's something wrong with her. Because, well, yes, Adiana, bra, relationship not going nowhere. When he starts to suffer the consequences, he will blame some old lady or witchcraft, but it will surely come. Yes, I know you. As for me, that's how it's done in our home. Men should have the power. You, Shika, who told you the man has to do anything in a relationship? It's only on the woman. Oh. The home I grew in, it was not always my mother. That is me, so baby, I can't give what I don't have. My dad respects my mom. She's a woman, but he respects her as a woman. My dad makes my mom feel say there's something unique about her. All those other 20 billion women out there don't have. This is why they are still together. My papa here in the and I remember me who say, hey, this is my kino. Papa with the metana the table one. He makes me feel special, like I am the queen. Of course I'm gonna love him. Hey, me mo be a man. Now. That's whilst I am busy loving you. You are busy telling me how you are a good-looking man and you can get whatever you. Then why are you with me? Why? What makes me so special? And no, they won't can't tell me. Now means to me feel me tell me nyami Debbie. Now means to me feel say but you want me to submit to you. Upe buoni ni die e dey free me ho, but you are not prepared to do nothing in return. It is not. It's upe da. Start learning to love your wife. Start learning to cherish your girlfriend and don't cherish her in your head. Speak it. Then the panning who said, or somebody mouth. What to wakuma pronoso? Now. Who wants to invest money without seeing no return? Who wants to make an investment? You know, I have to keep investing for 20 years. Then say, o choices ni nyina wa abonten ho sa na obi ampe obi na o nante say obi e de poma ba osisi mu wie dia na wa be fa me bisa because now o mu nyina ampe ekuya sika jimi for me na mpenti wa fam bisa na sa time no 15 years later no ye me ho ade wie a na afi wa be kire me se me so mboma. What the hell? If you love me, show me now. If you cherish me, show me now. I want to see it now. And near 15 years, the number of my days, I do not know. Ebikura achina eme to me. Iti mami hu ne ne ya asa wodomi. Esumbo de mam. Eya me hwene tantan yi na ye ofa. Tell me that my crooked nose is what you like. Meni apotwi. Sa portray na pa. Tell me. Me can't let me say a man wa bonting. You can get what you want. Go and get what you want and leave me alone. That is how it works. Submission and it do. And then abusia men tranko moiso na manko ye yi media. Mumu bie ni hwa wa send me stars in it. Show me now, Sister Dorinda. Show me. I want to see it now. Stop comparing. Stop telling me there are other women out there. I don't want to hear that. I don't care about those other women. So other women, to me can't let me say, and now young kwan ayo ba me pebi fofra metimi anya bi me pebi wo na vrungu a metimi anya bi wo pebi wo na vrungu akokofa na vrungu de me mesrel. Not begging you to stay with me. O pay me. Nti na ane me wo ho. O mpe biom aka kire me say akuya me mpe obiom. Gift me mpe obiom. Dorinda me mpe obiom. Ko and I'll go. Happily because I know I gave everything I have to give. It was still not good enough for you. O person me me kidney, and then me liver, and then me heart. And so I know who say I'm lovable. Abusia, I gotta go. I love you guys so much. What is good for the goose is good for the gander too. You want me to love you? You want me to respect you? You want me to submit to you? Love me too. Show me you are committed to me too, because me nipa and I'll love you back equally. In fact, beyond measure. I will respect you. Hey. But until you do that, please, I beg, make you no come and expect no kind of respect and dear ben better heaven be from me, because you are making me feel say relationship now me new woman. It's a try your luck. Try your luck relationship is equal to try your luck respect. If you want a friend is saying committed relationship and everything that comes with it, you to commit to me with soul, mind, body, heart, everything. That is how it works. That is how it works. Obi ntimi mfa bodamenitie suban bia emfa metena relationship and expect to have good outcomes. It does not work like that. We are all human beings. Me enkanokre enchire ye ho. Those who have ears, may you hear the sound of my voice. But if you want me, show me. Sanity. I love you guys so much. Who may see video now, go back and watch. They say me temporize it, me temperature kosro. I'll come and talk more about rights and responsibilities in every field of Yabrabo. That's how it is. I love you guys so much. Mwah! Have a fantastic Thursday. Bye-bye.
Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Cassava, Abum, our real impunto. Sika educate, or don't come up, run, yeah, who are true. Sika educate, Unyani, baby, Sika educate. Ain't like you page, and I am vibe. But more than YouTube, ho, subscribe it. Sika educate is the name. All a man them so said he come for inspiration, motivation, Wapomuden education. Wafranada, Wanitia, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Wafranada, Bema, Jai, or don't come or Ekusika. Sika educate, Sika educate.